everybody, this is Jandy the Artsy-Rose. Welcome back to Philippe's main story. Pardon me. We are about to embark on Chapter 8, and just to give a little update, at this point, I have 31 subscribers, and I have over 3,000 views. It's kind of a surprise. I wasn't paying attention. The last time I saw the number, it was definitely not over that number. Thank you for the views, and thank you for watching my videos. It's nice to know that there are people that like my stuff, my videos. I hope they entertain you, and I hope they don't leave you with nightmares, unlike some videos, like videos with jump scares. I hate jump scares. I'm not a horror person. Yet I still watch Markiplier stuff. Anyway, I remember when I started on this, Philippe's main story, Chapter 8. There you are, Princess. I didn't need to turn around to know whose voice that was. But I did need to turn around if I wanted to see his current expression. Is he mad? Or did it make him sad? Either way, it said something awful to hurt him. I was too scared to check, and so I kept my head down so I couldn't see him. The wind's chilly out here tonight. I kept my head down stubbornly. Warm clothing was placed over my shoulders. His warmth and kind words took my breath away. I'm sorry. I now can't take back what I said by apologizing, but I really am sorry. Princess, hit me. He took my face in his hands. He lifted my head, and the moment I looked into his calm, honey-colored eyes, tears spilled down my cheeks. No, I can't cry right now. His eyes widened for a moment and looked quite troubled. What do you think? I've been sweating from my eyes lately. I need to have Gigi take a look at me. I fear he wiped away the tears and I was gently. I told you once before, but you shouldn't rub your eyes so much. Turn to face me, Princess. I'll look up for you. You got to take care of your woman, Philippe. Huh? It sounded like he was trying to put me at ease. But I didn't understand. His face drew closer to mine. What? I shut my eyes tight, and just as I heard a quiet "mwah," something soft pressed to my eyelid. See, it stopped. He winked, looking as serious as a young boy. But what? So just now Thank you. I was still trying to recognize the thoughts in my mind, but my first instinct was to thank him. I was majorly surprised, but for certain, my tears had stopped. Philippe was an incredible person. I think it's because I spent all my time in the library. I've become allergic to people. Would you come with me? I nodded in response to his compassionate lie and stood up beside him. The cold wind that blew across the balcony felt good on my fiery cheeks. All I've done is keep causing Philippe trouble from being so reckless. Why can't I just leave things well enough alone when it comes to Philippe? I wish I could be smarter and kinder, the girl that actually brings light like he says I do. There were so many unanswered questions when it came to Philippe. All I could feel was sorry. I'm sorry I made you cry. I'd been so lost in my own thoughts when Philippe spoke, my head snapped up like a shot. What are you talking about? I was the one in the wrong back there. I don't even know why I said those things. I looked backwards, unable to comprehend the wave of strong emotion. Oh, princess. My thoughts were suddenly interrupted by his theatrical tone. That could have been described as over the top. You are the light of Niflheim. If you succumb to sadness, then the entire country will fall in darkness. You are the only light that exists in this world. Please do not be sad, my darling princess. I smiled at his affectionate use of intonation. It would seem that I'll never make it as an actor. He had been kneeling over me like a knight before rising to his feet, and sticking out his tongue in a playful manner. Thank you, Philippe. He just wanted to make me laugh. I feel a lot happier whenever I'm with you. I'm so very grateful for such happiness. Oh, you. I was being completely serious too. Speaking in the same actor's tone as just before. And I gave him a quick poke as he bowed gracefully to me. Sorry, it was only a joke, although my feelings are real. Huh? The fact that I always wanted to see you smiling. That's... Sorry, my phone is kind of slow today. It's really... I realized I was starting to... Philippe's intense stare. That's it. I was hoping slightly. It was more awkward than anything. But it may have really hurt Philippe because of it. Philippe, earlier which is why I had to face them. The emotions that were coming unraveled inside of me. So I didn't hurt a person as kind as Philippe was due to my own incomprehensible feelings over again. Just before, I felt like I was going to have you stolen away from me. There was a hint of confusion in Philippe's eyes, but I pretended not to notice it as I continued. I know that you do not belong to me, but I didn't want anyone else to have you. His eyes widened, opened, and for a moment, it felt like time had stood still just for us. My throat was dry from nerves. Please, I don't want you to hate me. I could hear a new dance being struck up behind the closed balcony doors. Chanting. Huh? Spoke my name and took me by the wrist. The forceful hold was so unlike him as he held my hand against the foreheads pressed together, and I could taste his sweet breath from a distance close enough to kiss. Have you had too much to drink, Philippe? His sweet scent was the same, but his usual calm demeanor had been replaced by something most passionate. I wish I could blame this on alcohol. Are you scared of me, Jandy? Are you scared of me, Jandy? He wasn't holding my wrist all that hard, but even so, I could not move. He was such a different man to the one I thought I knew that I couldn't respond. I'm not the kind man you think I am. His brow knitted together as if he were in pain. I knew that I should say something, and I became frustrated at not knowing what to say. Do I think Philippe is scary right now? No, I don't. Even if it's not the same as usual, even if he turns out to be different to how I thought, I'm not scared of Philippe. Having figured out that much out for myself, I was about to tell him when the door to the balcony swung open with a high-pitched squeak. I didn't expect this. I had my suspicions about you two for a while, but this is quite certain. Victor appeared through the open door. Victor? He spoke differently to normal and used big gestures that I had never seen him use before. It's as if something's taken over him. I got the impression that this Victor was less than friendly, and I quickly pulled out of Philippe's grasp. So, I would have it right in calling you Princess Perversion, she who betrayed the king. What a scoop this is, everyone. He called out triumphantly to the room behind him. What do we do now? You are a fool. You obviously weren't looking. I was shaken, but in contrast, Philippe was completely calm as he slammed shut the balcony doors. I was the princess out here in a drunken state to take advantage of her. Oh, that is a most interesting detail. It is you who is the rude party here, damaging the princess's reputation by spreading lies about her being unfaithful to the king. Hark, listen to you. In that case, Don't you two go off in your own little world and leave me out of it? I was just asking Philippe for some advice. Victor was looking at Philippe like a predator looks at its prey. They both looked at me as I raised my voice at them, looking like they felt they were being lied to. Oh, and what advice might this be? Oh, and what advice might this be? Victor seemed amused as he looked down at me, but I could find no trace of his usual self in his features. I didn't understand what had happened, but the only thing I could think about was how to get out of here. I don't want to tell you. I spoke with conviction. I couldn't back down if I wanted to protect Philippe from any involvement.
You're only saying that because you don't have a real answer.
Did you really think I would let slip so easily to a gossip hound like you?
How stupid. Just when I thought I had found some good material too.
He sighed dramatically, illustrating just how disappointed he was in his tone. He glared over at us and asked once again to be sure.
So the two of you are...
We're just... I didn't know how to explain how we weren't anything properly.
Just
when I managed to explain everything so well. Now he might start doubting us again.
We are just the king's pet, Arthur, and his majesty's future bride. That is all.
He and Philippe stayed a relationship so bleakly, as all that made me see that the string that kept us together was a thin, unreliable thing. That's right, we're just... and that's all. The pain I felt from admitting that was nearly unbearable. And so now you know, I have other people I must say hello to. Please excuse me. I quickly and ducked away as fast as I could. And excuse me, please? About having cold feet. I cried in desperation. I thought it was unseemly of me, so I was keeping it secret from everyone else. But I thought I could ask someone close to the king who was knowledgeable about love.
He is a doubter. Hey, I have to admit to this pause for some reason. How stupid. Just when I thought I had found some good material too. Just when Oh, if only my app would respond to me. About Skeletano! There's a skeleton in his closet.
It's about Skeletano! I said the first thought that came into my head.
I don't get it.
Of course not, because you are not on such good terms with Skeletano to know about cedar trees and gloves, are you?
How stupid. Just when I thought I had found some good material too.
He sighed dramatically, illustrating just how disappointed he was in his tone.
Well, it's nice that I finally got that chapter. I'm sorry about the lagging, everybody. I'm really sorry. I don't really know how to fix it. Well, it's nice to get half of the chapter that we had missed when Mabazan was acting up at its update. Well, I'm Jandy the Artsy-Rose. I finally have the musical instrument that I had been attempting to get for almost 3 months now. I got it a few days ago. As you can see, Philippe has it. It's right behind Skeletano. I am Jandy the Artsy-Rose, and I will see you in the next video with the last half of this chapter. Goodbye.